What's good, man? Nah, the audio isn't there.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, what's good, G? Okay, your audio went away again.
It turned off. Okay. Is it good now?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
I'm doing really well, and you?
I'm awesome, man. What you got for me?
Well, I don't necessarily have a particular question, but I do have a number of problems that, to me, I know where the goal is, but the path isn't as clear. The
Okay.
first thing is I'm in Barbados. I'm born in Barbados, and this is where I feel a little bit trapped. I've explored different options, such as moving to the U.S. and even getting jobs here is very, very hard. It's very limited jobs for somebody like me, and I made a number of mistakes when I was younger. I'm 24, by the way, so I made a
Okay.
number of mistakes when I was younger, such as getting a business degree. Luckily, I
Hmm.
don't have a whole lot of debt because our government pays for our degrees and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I have an amazing mom. Another thing that's keeping me here is that I don't necessarily I can't trust my father to be good around my mother in a sense. He's not abusive or anything like that, but to me it's like I've been picking up the manly parts of the house, helping her out, etc. But I do want to move and I do want to get my money up. I
Hmm.
do have a YouTube channel. I don't know if you can see from like the setup. I do have a YouTube channel for about 40K subs. It's on
Awesome.
gaming. I started when I was like 20 or so. I was kind of bored with school, and I was really good at gaming. So I decided, you know what, let me just try gaming with it, and I got up to about 40K subs or so. Um, Pretty good streams. I'm actually going to do that right after this. And
Awesome.
I do work a job, and I'm still, even after my degree, I picked up a few other courses, such as in AI. I just finished one. Our government also paid for that. And I'm doing another one in about 2 or so weeks with a college in Toronto. It's an online course. Um,
Hmm.
I do also have a girlfriend, and for me, my problem with her is I don't really think she appreciates the little things that I'm doing, how hard I'm working. She wants to spend so much time together, but I'm literally spending 16 to 18-hour days. Sometimes I don't really get good sleep. Sometimes I don't. I skip the gym because I'm here, um, working on my YouTube channel, working on studying, working on going to my actual job. So it's like I have a job that isn't paying good enough. I have a YouTube channel that you know how YouTube is, views go up and go down,
Hmm.
and um then I'm also studying to get myself to replace that first job that I don't really see um I don't really see much growth in.
Hmm.
My going to the US, I have a friend there who's very, 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 he's a big YouTuber. And he has offered for me to come and live there with him, and he will coach me and mentor me and stuff like that. My issue is getting the money to get there and stay there. I don't really like depending on other people, which is, I think, one trait that I have that might have been holding me back this entire time.
Hmm.
And um yeah, those are majority of the biggest things that I'm trying to
Understand. I got you. So
get
let's
out of
start
there.
from the beginning. So number one, let's start with the father. What do you mean when you say he doesn't? You don't really trust him with the fatherly stuff. Like he's not paying the bills.
I'm pretty sure he pays maybe one or so. And my mother has to pick up most of the rest.
Okay, that's insane. Anyway,
Yeah.
so but you staying isn't gonna help that. So you eventually have to leave if you want to help her out of that situation. Unfortunately, your father doesn't want to be a man. And that's not your fault, right? You
Yeah.
all you got to do is be the best man you can be. Now, in terms of the girlfriend that wants more of your time, women don't necessarily understand the journey. And if you're also planning on leaving, she's not going to be coming with you, is she?
Well, that was another option, was to go to Canada, which I've been able to study. It's a little bit easier for me to get there in terms of immigration, and she
Mhm.
also has a easier that's her plan to go there as well, and we were going to go together. But to me, I feel like I might put myself in a bad situation going there with her, and it might stunt my growth as well.
All
So
right.
I
So
didn't
you want to go to the
necessarily.
US.
Yeah, the US is probably the best choice for me.
Okay. Then you got to do what's best for you, unfortunately. Always do what's best for you when it comes to women. They need to follow along or it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So with her, I would just either cut it off now or let her know that you don't appreciate her not being appreciative of your hard work. And that if she doesn't start being a little bit more appreciative, it's better not to even deal with her.
Okay.
Because what you're describing is you're on a journey to becoming more successful. And if you're not all hands on and you're dealing with the knickknacks of a girlfriend, it's not gonna work. So
Okay.
you gotta let her know that things need to change or this won't work. Now, when it comes to moving to the US and living with the dude, if the only way you would agree to do that, and I would tell you to agree to do that, is if you pay a portion of the rent. So he's not just doing you a complete favor. Because when people are
Okay.
doing you a favor, they tend to treat you a little differently. Even if they like you, it tends you tend to start to be a bother to them.
Okay.
So I don't know if he has another room in his place or whatever, but say, hey, bro, I want to come to the US. I love that you willing to give me an opportunity. But as a man, I'm not going to feel comfortable doing that unless I'm paying my fair share.
Yeah,
Now,
I stayed when I visited because he was showing me around, and I talked to a few millionaires that he knows and other people like that, and I stayed with him for like a week or so. He had a spare room there, and he said, "Well, you can come until like you get yourself on your feet, and then you go and do your stuff." He also has his own like office he runs his YouTube stuff out of. He said he will let me use that room so that I could continue my channel, continue everything that I'm doing on my channel from
okay.
there. He right now I currently kind of make him a lot of money because I own a gaming server on GTA 5, and he comes on, he makes his content and goes, and then
So yeah,
that's good.
in order if in order for you to feel like you're not like submitting to another man, or he's not, you got to have some kind of contract. So
Yeah.
maybe you guys have in writing what he's providing for you, what you're willing to do, like with the game and stuff. So he understands that this is a benefit, and you get a 90-day like contract. Hey, bro,
Okay.
if I come to the US, I appreciate all the help, but I'm still a man, and I want us to treat each other like men. Like I'm not gonna be living in some dude's house and gonna be treating me like a bitch. Cause so like
Yeah.
that's what tends to happen when people are doing you favors. So there needs to be he needs to feel like he's getting some kind of advantage. So you need to have it in writing what you're going to be providing. Maybe he can
Okay.
make more money with your gaming channel, and you pay him X amount of money for being there up until 90 days. What is your plan exactly for making money when you go to the US?
Well, that's why I picked up the courses in AI, and eventually I'm going to do cybersecurity. I think that
Mhm.
those are probably going to be some of the biggest industries going forward. So I decided I'm going to try that route as along with everything else that I'm doing.
Okay. So what kind of jobs though? What would you like if you were in America tomorrow? What would you start doing to make money?
I would start data analyst. I think that's something that with my current education level I could get into and then go up from there. So maybe go up to data engineer or AI programmer or something like that. Those are some of the jobs that I've been researching that I could do.
Okay, would you be able to get a job though? Because you would be like, I don't know what it is with the I don't know. Is it can you come and work in America already?
No, that's what's slowing down. I don't have the authority to work in the US. I've tried last year. I paid to get to apply with the IRS to get a tax number based off of from my YouTube channel, which was the easier way for me to show the IRS I'm making money. I want to pay taxes in the US, so give me a tax number to then eventually become a citizen and then be able to work properly. So then that's how the plan has been going, but it's taken a year and some for me to for them to even get back to me on that, and that's what's been causing a lot of the hold up.
Okay. So you got to figure that out because what's the tenure you could stay in America? Like how was it 6 months or
It's
so?
6 months. 6 months.
Okay, so you got to figure some shit out. Like, I will make that move, bro. I'll make that move because yeah, at some point you got to take a risk. But I would just have a plan, like have a lot of moves. I would treat it like chess. All right, if I do this and this happens, what do I do? What are the consequences
Okay.
from this happening? If I do it? Like, plan your next 5 moves, and what are the outcomes from those 5 moves, the good and the bad. Play everything out of what could possibly happen when you're in the US.
Yeah.
So you're very, very prepared. Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, man. Have a good
All
one.
right. Thank you.